Hey Surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys, making our way through our huge list of new comebacks and new releases, as always. Up next, we have our girls IVE and their brand new comeback with Kitsch. Right?
Kitsch.
So yeah, if you guys have been on here for a little while now, we've been really enjoying IVE ever since their debut. I definitely still think that Love Dive is my favorite.
It's such a good song.
It's so good.
It's my favorite too.
I wasn't a huge fan of Afterlife, if I'm honest. But I definitely really love Love Dive, so I'm very excited to see what this one's gonna be, especially because, like I said, it got an all kill.
And it looks a little bit dark.
A little bit dark. But yeah. I'm trying to remember if I remember the girl's name that I like.
I do.
I don't know if I can remember.
I don't want to tell you yet. I want to see if you can point her out, and then I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because you might point out someone different as well.
I do. I feel like I've pointed her out every time, even if I don't remember her name, but I always point out the same person. So we'll see. We'll see if I point out the same person. But yeah, so we're super excited to get into this, but before we do, we're going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. We hope you can want to check us out. We do live stages, drama reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord, basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys at Black Channel because we're not going to make you pay for this, give it free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Produce 101 the series Season 1, The Isaacs, Strong Woman, Do Bong Soon, Got Seven's Heart Carry. I have my own segment called Pint Size Retro Dramas on my own. We have movie reactions, album reviews, so much fun content going on over there. We have been pre-filming a bunch of stuff so that we'll have a steady stream of content over there when we get slammed by comebacks over here, because that's currently what's kind of happening. So stay tuned for all the new shows that will be dropping sometime soon, hopefully, once we finish up a couple of the other shows that we have going on. And if you want to follow us over on Twitter, our handle will be on screen. We post every single day over there at videos dropping, so you guys can stay updated we're doing here on our channel. Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready. Before we get started, my bias is Liz.
Liz, yes. She has great vocals.
She does.
Alright, here we go, guys. This is IVE, Kitsch.
It's our time.
Ooh.
This is so high.
Right. That's Liz, right?
That was Eugene.
Oh, there's Eugene. Okay.
I don't care. Oh, it's like the caramel.
Yeah. Little devil horns. Ooh.
They don't even like prepare us for the switch ups. They just
They
switch.
don't. I love her tone.
She's got such a great voice.
I think my girl is the one in that white crop sweater. Or not the white crop, the black sweater. I think. You're right. At least she's the one who's catching my eye anyway in this one. I really like this chorus.
It's like really hypnotizing.
Yeah.
See, the ones I start with confused the vowel. I can never tell who's who.
Oh my god, for a second, when she was talking, it almost looked like she had a tongue ring, and I was like, what? It's like a tongue piercing. I was like, wait.
It'd be awesome.
It was just the lighting. It looked, I would have loved it, but I was like, no. Not her wearing that Mew.
That's the one exploding.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, and my mouse is the one in the back.
Okay. Like our right or their right?
Alright.
Okay.
No,
I think my girl is one. Okay.
you can always pause too.
Yes.
Go to group shot.
I just want to go back to the one shot here. I want to say it might be her.
It is.
Okay, then yeah, okay. So yeah, she's the one who I've had my eye on the whole time.
The whole time.
I was like, I kept pointing her. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's my girl in the back, like in the back right there.
Do you want to try guessing her name, or do you want to look up the profile?
There's a name that's popping in my head, but I know it's not her name because it's from another girl group. And I'm like, oh crap. Let's just go to the profile because I'm going to mess it up and I don't want to mess up the name.
I remember her name.
For a girl
I'm
group,
actually honestly surprised that she's standing out to you, and I'll explain why after
it's
you look up her name.
it's so funny to me because I'm like, this happens a lot with the girl groups. I can never like remember names. Like when it comes to the guy groups, I'm like,
I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I remember the girl groups like easily.
guy
And
groups
I
I'm
can't
like
remember guy
perfect,
groups.
and girl groups I'm like, who is who? What?
Who are you?
Once in a while, I can like immediately point out the same girl and remember her name, but like other times I'm like, who? Like honestly, for secret number, I even with the new members, I'm like, I remember who's who. I'm like, how? After a year of not checking them out, I'm like, how? Okay, so Eugene, hello.
Hello, Eugene.
Hello, Eugene. Let's pop this up. Almost forgot. Boop. Our girl, Eugene. Leader, main dancer, vocalist. 2003. Go.
So Gal's the one with the short hair.
Yes. Hello, go. Main dancer, lead rapper. September 24th, 2002.
And then Ray is main rapper, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Ray.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's why it's Japanese.
She's Japanese.
That's why. That's why we kept seeing that. We're like, oh. Main rapper, vocalist, February 3rd, 2004.
And they're a tall group. They have tall girls.
Yes. Wanyang. Yes, we can recognize Wanyang. She's got the very distinct mole right there. Vocalist, visual, August 31st, 2004.
5'8".
5'8". Liz. Hello, Liz. Yeah, no, she's the one who I pointed out when I said, is that
Oh,
Liz?
yeah.
And you said, no, that's Eugen. I was like, no, that was the one before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I recognized that at the end. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I was wrong.
Yeah. I was like,
Because
I'm
for a
pretty
minute-
sure, because I remember she was blonde in the past.
Yeah, just for a minute it looked like Eugene laying down. I was like,
So, you know, I did get it right the first time.
2004.
Main vocalist, she's a November line.
Elizabeth Kim is her English name.
6 days before my birthday, but several years after me. Iso, so I think that's my girl, right? Iso?
It's actually not.
It's not.
Well, the ones you pointed out in like every other video has been Wanyang.
Well, I know I've pointed Wanyang out.
You can go back to the video then.
Maybe I'm losing my mind.
So I'm pretty sure that's Wanyang. The one you just
Okay.
pointed at.
So it's either her or her. But I know, I have pointed out Wanyang. I did remember that.
I think that one's Iso, and then that one's
Okay.
Wanyang.
If only we could zoom in.
Yeah, that's Wanyang.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So no, but I think I've also pointed out Iso in the past too. I think I remember that because I was like, oh yeah, she's the Maknae, and I really liked her. But I was like, but no, yeah, Wanyang is definitely one that I do recognize, and I was like, yes, I do know her.
Do you want to know why you pointing out Wanyang so much is surprising for me?
Why?
Because, like, she was also a member of IVE, and whenever I've shown you IVE, she's, like, never stood out to you.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Like, whenever we reacted to IVE, you're like, Yuri and Yuna.
Yeah. It's interesting because I'm like, it's happened with guy groups too, where like, especially when they do like the produce stuff like that, certain members will stand out to me in like the bigger group, but then like when they go back to their own groups or like do solo stuff, I'm like, I focus on other members. It's so weird that way.
It's like me with the Seraphim, like Chaewon ended up being my bias, but like in Ice One, I just never noticed Chaewon.
Exactly. So yeah, it does make sense though. But yeah, no, I do remember liking her a lot too. And once again, sticking with my whole weird girl group thing, I
Your
go for the
Machines.
vocalist and Machines instead of rappers. But yeah, she's a 2007. She's a baby. Yeah, 'cause she reminds me, especially from this angle too, she reminds me of Ning Ning a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I remember her eyes. I just can't remember her name. But, yes. Jang Won-young. Vocalist and visual.
Ray calls her Princess's nickname.
She's a ice cream, mint chocolate ice cream.
It's her favorite flavor.
I
A
know.
lot of these people either like it or hate it. She's like, no, it's my favorite.
It's my favorite. I don't like it, but hey, each
I
their
love
own.
it.
And she's good at speaking English. She's also, or she was, I don't know if she still is, one of the MCs. She was an MC, right? Yeah.
I think so. I think she might have stepped down, but I can't remember.
I think she was an MC with...
Was it on Music Bank?
I think it was with Sunghoon. Yeah. I think it was her and Sunghoon who were the MCs. But yes, I can always tell which one's her just by the mole, but like from far away you can't see the mole. So I was like, but I'm pretty sure
She's
I
also
kept
got, like,
pointing
very
her out.
distinct
Yeah.
eyes and lips.
Yeah. I'm like, I can always point like my girl out. So I was like, but I wasn't like really focused on her face because she was usually in the back. So I was like, her, the one I kept noticing is in the back.
I think she's also like the tallest one in the group.
Which, I mean, that
you and
tracks.
your tall people.
Me and my, I really tried to sit down today and like do a bar, like a graph of everything, and my whole brain did not remember anything from Excel, so I could not work it the way I wanted it to. But just like the first like 10 that I did write down and went through all their heights, I was actually really surprised. I mean, they're all still taller than me, but 90% of them were like 5'8". I was like, wait a minute. But that's just like I said, it was like the first like 10. So I'm like, that wasn't even all of them.
You're just like, this goes against everything I thought.
Right, I was like, but no, I do generally go for taller members. I'm like, hey, 5'8" is taller than
5'8".
me. Yeah. 5'8" is taller than me, so anybody taller than me, I generally consider tall. But, yeah, no, this one, I really like the song. I definitely would have to listen to it probably once or twice more to decide if I like it more than Love Dive, because I'm like, Love Dive is so good.
Love Dive will always be that bitch.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like what happened with like JO1 Shine a Light, you know, like there's certain songs that are just always that, it's just that good.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Love Dive will be that song for me from IVE, but Kitsch is definitely like up there with it. I definitely want to listen to it like once or twice more to get a definitive thought on it. But I really like that. Like you said, the switch-ups just come out of nowhere.
There's like nothing warning you that they're coming.
Nope, it just like drops and you're like, oh, hi.
I guess this is the direction we're taking.
I guess we're here now. and now we're here. And then it goes back down. You're like, now he's
You're
calm
like,
down.
wait.
Wait a minute.
What's going on here?
I can see why they got the in all kill though, for sure.
It's such a good song.
It's so good. And all their outfits too, and I like the little like devil heart thing.
Yeah,
they
I love
got
their
going on.
styling.
They have such good styling. Ugh. Yay! Anything else you want to say for this one?
No, I'm good.
Alright guys, well we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go give our girls IVE all the love and support they deserve because this was an amazing, amazing comeback. We absolutely adore them. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box. We hope you want to check us out. It really helps us so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute, absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new babies. You guys are seriously amazing. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.